Hello, and welcome to this guide on writing strong with active voice. To make this guide more accessible, click the closed captions button or adjust the playback speed. Many writers struggle with using passive voice instead of using the active voice. But what is the difference between them? And why do we avoid one but not the other? Which of these sentences feels more dynamic? The phone was answered by Linda, or Linda answered the phone. If you answered that the second one felt more dynamic, it's probably because it uses active voice. This means the subject of the sentence, Linda, is performing the action. Did the first sentence feel less dynamic? If so, it may be because it used the passive voice. The subject of the sentence is the phone, but it didn't do anything. It was the receiver of the action. What about this example? Since the diamonds aren't actually performing any action, the second sentence, where the thief is the sentence's subject, is an active voice. If we look closely at these example sentences, we see that the verbs all start with forms of the verb to be. Words like is, am, are, being, been, was, and were in front of another verb are a clue that the sentence uses passive voice. To change a sentence from passive voice to active, start the sentence with who or what is performing the action, followed by an active verb. Do your courses also ask you to avoid the first person? If so, you may be tempted to replace a sentence like this: I conducted a literature review to learn more about the topic, with a sentence like this: a literature review was conducted to learn more about the topic. The revised sentence avoids first person, but now it's in passive voice. In this situation, your reader will know the lit review was completed because you're discussing its results. Get right to business. Start your sentence with the literature review, followed by an active verb. To review, this guide discussed creating dynamic sentences by identifying and avoiding the passive voice, and starting sentences with the performer of the action, followed by an active verb. For more academic support resources, read this video's description.